Good afternoon, students. This is Neha. Today we will be starting with your book number 2, and the name of the chapter is Government, and this would be from Civics. So we will be starting with the first chapter of book number 2, that is from Civics, and the name of the chapter is Our Government. In today's class, we will be learning about meaning, types of government, and the fundamental principle of the democracy. Dear students, before getting started with the lesson, I have listed down the keywords which is very important and which you will be learning throughout the lessons. I have listed down on the left side of the screen. Kindly go through those words and write down this in your classwork. The words are sanction, formulate, creed, glorification, agenda. Government. Most of you might have a doubt what it is. Let me explain you in a simple word. Student, a government is a group of people that have power to rule a territory according to the law. This territory may be a country, a state, or a provinces within a country or a region. Government, they make rules, and what the people do, we follow these rules. In return, government take care of us. For example, they give us the military support. Okay, how we are safe from our other countries? It's only because of our soldier. Another example would be first aid. Okay, they take care of all the medical expense. Of course, they charge for this. How they charge it? We pay them the tax. Okay, the people pay them the tax, that is money, and from that money they use it for the welfare of the country. So, in order to ensure comfortable and happy life to the people of the nation, a systematic administration is needed. An organization that has a legal sanction to run the administration is called government. This institution has the responsibility to formulate laws and implement them in order to ensure order and peace in the lives of citizens. Students, there are many types of government. Okay, the name which I will be taking now, these are the three main types of government, and which is very important. The first one is democratic government, second one is the dictatorial government, and the third one is communist government. What is democracy? Students, democracy is formed by the people, and it's believed that it works for the welfare of the people. And the focus of democratic government is to make sure it revolves around you. Okay, your self-interest, your needs, it takes care of each and everything. So, the democratic government functions through the elected representative of the people. Since people rule themselves through their representatives, this is called as people's government, because we people have formed this democratic government, and it's ruled by us through our representative. The freedom that people have to choose their representative is a basic trait of democracy. Okay, democracy is a system that ensures individual freedom. For example, those are freedom of expression and freedom of forming an association. We have got the freedom to speak what we feel about the things which we are thinking, and forming the association. Abraham Lincoln has said that democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Students, there are three organs of the government, and those are legislature, executive, and judiciary. Let me briefly tell you what these three organs does in the government. Students, legislature makes the laws. Okay, the laws are, the rules and regulations are made over here. And what does the executive do? Executive makes sure that the laws are implemented. And what does the judiciary do? Judiciary deals with the issue of justice. Let's go ahead and read about fundamental principle of democracy. The first fundamental principle of the democracy is freedom. Kids' freedom is the basic need of democracy. Citizens have freedom to participate in governance, express their opinions, and travel the nation. They also have the rights to participate in social functions, gathering. They also have many other freedom as well. The second fundamental principle of democracy is equality. Students, democracy is based on the belief that all are equal. It facilitates equal opportunity for all. It considers all are equal, irrepresentative of caste, creed, race, language, the gender, and the financial status like poor and rich. The third fundamental principle of democracy is fraternity. Fraternity means all are one irrespective of the differences like language, caste, creed, religion, race, and other things. The sense of oneness is fraternity. The main of the democracy is that everyone should be together. The fourth fundamental principle of democracy is welfare of all. Democracy aims at establishing a welfare state where citizens can achieve political, economical, and social development. Fifth fundamental principle of democracy is government for the people. As you know, democracy is formed by the people. How it is formed? It's formed through a procedure called elections. We go every year and elect our representative, and we make sure that he fulfills the needs of the administration. Okay, for example, the as you see, the politicians promises us that they will be fulfilling the needs of free water, free electricity, food, and free charges for bus charges for the ladies, right? Every year it happens. For example, just think, I'm not fulfilling that your the needs of the people. What will you do now? You will remove me from the ruling party. Okay, you will make sure that I don't win and come back again. What do? We change the leader, right? If he is not able to fulfill our needs, what do we do in the next election? We take the power away from that person. The sixth fundamental principle of the democracy is majority government. As you know, we live in a democratic system, and there are many political parties who participates in election every year. Okay? And everyone can't win the elections. So whoever gets the which or you can say whichever party gets the highest number of representatives, they form the government and run the administration. The seventh fundamental principle of democracy is opportunity for public criticism. What does it mean? It means democracy ensures freedom of speech and expressions. Therefore, the people have the right to review and criticize the policies and the programs of the government. We have got all the rights to tell to the government that we didn't like this policy and this policy has to be changed. Therefore, the government needs to manage the work properly. Moreover, the democracy gives importance to the public opinion first. Decentralization of power. Decentralization of power is another principle of democracy. The power is distributed among the central, state, and the local self governments. The centralized administration fails to reach to the needs of the local people. Okay, means fails to reach the needs of the people at local level, and also the people cannot have their voice heard in the centralized system. Okay, if there is only one leader can't go and find out what's happening. Okay, so here they have created certain small leaders who make sure that everything is running on time. The ninth fundamental principle of democracy is adult franchise system. Students, elections are inevitable to form a democratic government. Okay, elections are held on the basis of adult franchise. And who are those adult franchise? Citizens who are 18 years of age or above can take part and vote in the elections. Okay, and what do we do when we vote and elect the better leader? Democracy aspire for a better government through this method. And there are many features of democracy, but these were the 9 main fundamental principle of the democracy. That's all for today's class. Students, in the next class, we will be learning about the other two main governments, that is dictatorial and the communist. Thank you for paying attention. Students, before logging off, please mention your name and class in the comment section below. Thank you. Have a nice day.